Since the content of this video is rather dull, it's more to show how difficult it was to actually separate the flooring from the frame. I thought I would take an opportunity of kind of explaining how we ended up homeless despite having jobs and why we made the decision to build a tiny house. During COVID, we were renting a house in Orillia. Because the real estate market in Orillia went out of control and houses tripled or even more at that time, our landlord decided to sell the house. Unfortunately, further for us, this was during a lockdown, so there were no rentals available for us to move to through the 60-day notice that the landlord provided us. We did, however, have a legal right to stay longer, obviously. No landlords were allowed to kick anybody out at that time, but she made it extremely difficult for us to, and uncomfortable for us to want to continue to stay. It was at this time we came up with the idea of buying an RV and renting some land to live in rather than finding another rental. Well, obviously there were no rentals available at that time, so we kind of had no choice. A farmer in the Oshawa area offered us some land to rent for $500 a month, so we moved there with our RV that we purchased. Living in an RV during a Canadian winter is not very comfortable or healthy due to excessive condensation, which leads to mold, no matter what you do to try your best to insulate. So after 2 years of saving money, we decided, and living in the RV, we decided that enough was enough and we'd like to try building a tiny house because it would be properly insulated and warmer and safer. We ended up watching a lot of YouTube videos and doing a lot of research to figure out what was the best way and cheapest way to build our dream. When we were doing our research, there wasn't a lot of YouTubes about the teardown of a used RV, so we hope that our content offers something a little bit on the unique side. So we were able to save the wheel wells, which we actually incorporated in the new build, even though we do end up adding a third axle. And this is the floor that we worked so hard, the aluminum base floor, to save. That's all the garbage. That's what's ended up left of the RV. And here is the frame that we worked so hard to get down to. We are trying to open a store. If you'd like to support us, please check it out.